enchanted it with an extra-large version of enhanced agility. Now I can run as fast as lightning! That hurt. Man, that was lame.
What do you mean? I didn't see anything, Master.
So weird. I cannot remember anything from the last 20 seconds.
5 episodes. It's really hard to believe that in possibly Greatest Alchemist, we're already 5 episodes in, but here we are, roughly halfway through the season, which is pretty crazy to think about. But when it comes to this episode, this was a good episode, I thought. But there is one interjection that I need to let you guys know. And that is pretty much the fact of the other summoned heroes I do not care about. The reality is we have a 12 episode runtime this season. And I am cool with this being slice of life, with this being like just a fun, easy to watch anime. Don't take anything serious. Don't really overthink about absolutely anything. Just let it be like a fun show to watch of just some guy who's OP, does too much alchemy, is getting relationships with these girls, is living in a town, is having success, and just like have it be that. But when this show pivots and it says, hey, don't forget, the other summoned heroes exist and they're evil. You're not going to like what they do. It's like, okay, that's cool. But are we going to truly dedicate enough time to another subset of characters, which seem really easily to manipulate and are probably like the evils ones? And then you have one girl who seems to kind of have a good head on her shoulders, is not trusting the other church or kingdom or whatever summoned them. Like, are we going to have enough time to dedicate to them? And my answer to that is simply no. When we have we have 7 episodes left. 7 episodes across 20 minutes is 140 minutes, and that's like a little over 2 hours. So we're only going to have about 2 hours of content really left of this show. Can we really do that much in 2 hours? I don't know. And you might think, well, Dom, movies only get 2 hours sometimes. And that's true. But the way that they're adapted and the way that the story is told is drastically different than an episodic show. So I just don't think that we're going to have enough time to really flesh them out to make me or you really care about them. So I would rather they just continue to focus on Takumi and focus on his easy in day in and day out life over here, being an alchemist, getting more stuff done, hanging out with his elf girl, having an addition to their party, because this episode Sofia was like, oh, he needs help in his lab, get another girl, get another dude, get another helper or something to help. It's gonna end up being a girl. I know it already, but like you can just tell by the ED. Literally the end of the ED shows like let me just show you guys. And it's easy to put it together. So we're gonna have 2 additional additions to his party at some point. So if you look at the ED, we have Takumi, we have elf girl Maria, our spider girl, and then we're gonna have these 2 beast girls. One looks like a bunny girl or something. Maybe they're both fox girls, and there's like this little fox girl. So we literally have 2 additions to his party. Are we even gonna see both of them till the end of the season? And then the other part is, as a reminder, we only have 12 episodes. It's like, are we gonna have enough time to flesh out this additional girl, this fox girl or whatever? Are we gonna have enough time to flesh out the additional other beast girl, which she might be? Maybe she's the adventure guild girl or whatever. But are we gonna have enough time to really like additively add them to the party along with these other 2-3 heroes? I just don't know. And that's kind of where my concern is with the show. And with these ones, these typically are like one shots. Like, we might not ever get a season 2 or something. Now, I will tell you, the past like 5 years, I have been surprised and surprised again of how many of the random shows, isekai ones specifically, like 300 Slime is coming back. And I would have thought that like that's a Yuri show. It's awesome, by the way. I love it. I never thought that would get a season 2, but it's coming. So I have been surprised these past few years, as opposed to traditionally, like these were like one shots, and it's like if you see it in 10 years, like maybe, dude. So I mean, I'm always down to be surprised, but it's like I just don't know. So anyways, this episode though, you know, the things that it accomplished, it had Takumi getting closer to Sofia, it had Takumi getting closer to Maria, it had him building weapons for them, it had him finding adamantite, it had him finding orichalcum, it had them fighting these different gophers or moles or something, which was cool. We saw the spider girl, 𝐒𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭, I think is her name, her official name. We saw her, and I love her interactions with 𝐜𝐴𝐿. I think his name is 𝐜𝐴𝐿. I thought that was a hilarious moment because this was a dude that he, you know, Takumi knew prior, and he comes to visit Takumi, and he's like, "Oh my God, 𝐜𝐴𝐿, you're so cute now. I always loved you." She's like, "I hate you, 𝐜𝐴𝐿," and I was like, I was like, "Suck it, sucker." And I thought that was a hilarious moment this episode. So I thought it was a cute episode. And it moved him forward. It moved his alchemy forward. It moved his adventure life forward a little bit. It moved his relationship forward with Sofia and Maria. And I guess you could throw the spider in there too. You know, they're getting infinitely closer. They're basically vowing their lives and their beings to him at this point. I like when Takumi messed up and they're like, "We didn't see anything. I forgot the last 20 seconds. What happened? My memory's going." I thought that was a hilarious moment. So I like that they're getting closer, and I think it's just cute. But the core story with like the kingdoms and the two kingdoms feuding and the other heroes that are summoned and stuff, and what that has to do with the goddess. It's not that I wouldn't care. If we had 24 episodes where I'd be like, okay, yeah, we have enough runway to really flesh these out, cool. But based on it being pretty budget, based on them kind of like, they do so with the storytelling. Like it's like a 6 out of 10 anime. So it's like, okay, I just don't know. So anyway, those are my feelings. I'm a little wishy-washy this week, but you know, Sofia's best girl for sure. There's just something about that elf girl. I like how she put on a cloak and went to go kick ass and take names. I love that. So like, I thought this episode was cute. But again, it makes you worried for what's to come. So we'll see what ends up happening. But it's dubbed. You know, that's a big plus for the anime. So it probably gets a +1 point there. So I'll say it's a 7 out of 10 anime. Just because the dub makes it just infinitely better for me on a very personal level. All right, my friends, if you stuck out to this point, I appreciate you guys. Hit me with a like, of course, comment. You know, let me know your real thoughts in the comments. And I'll see you guys, my friends, next week for episode 6. Peace out.